Okay, I've managed to find a chip to do the chipping on the Loco, so I get it out and I discover that it's C-solid. There's no movement in the wheels whatsoever, so there should be some sideways play in the axles. So this rear axle is seized. Next axle in has got some movement. Middle axle's fine. Second axle very stiff but some movement. First axle C-solid. To repair that is going to take a lot of time, so I'm hoping I can do it without taking the wheels off. If I have to take the wheels off, then it destroys the alignment, because the wheels should be aligned 90 degrees to each other across the Loco, and putting that back together without the jigs is a monumental job. So I'm going to start seeing if I can unseize it, because there's no point chipping it if it doesn't work. This is the first stage in getting the Loco running. To get the footplate off this part, you've got to undo all the valve gear, which is all littered in the box there. But more importantly, you've got to take the front buffers out, and they had corroded solidly in as well, so that was a bit of a challenge to get those out. So the next stage is to take the rest of the valve gear off and see if I can free up these wheels. The main connecting rod's off now. We can see the extent of the problem. Totally seized. Loose, fine, stiff, and totally seized. Yeah. Right, so I've worked some degreaser into it and then re-lubricated, and this is how the wheels should be. They should be free enough that they just roll without any weight on them. Literally, I've only got the weight of the main chassis block on it. The body's got a massive weight in it that will also press down on that. But so that's that. We now need to rebuild it and check the alignment, because with all the messing around there's every chance that I've disturbed the alignment of the wheels. So I've got it partially rebuilt and I've checked the alignment and it seems okay. I'm not going to fully rebuild it, because I will then have to start stripping it back down again to do the decoder fitting. Remarkably, for such a large Loco, there is absolutely no space in it for a decoder, so I'm hoping it's going to fit in this slot behind the cab. If not, I'm in trouble. Well, it's all back together now. The chip is in the firebox, tucked away. I've painted the wires black to try and hide them. And we've got the headlight. I've not put the rear light in because the securing strap for the rear light is also the conductor, and that shorts it to the motor, which leaves us with a problem. Runs quite slickly now. It's just one of those words of caution, is that if people advertise Locos as never run, make them run it. It's not necessarily a plus. It could be that it is totally seized, and basically it's the old grease in the axles that has turned to glue. Well, it's saved at least.